with the JPEG Mafia shit, like, I don't know who JPEG Mafia is. I don't give a fuck who JPEG Mafia is. I don't give a fuck about if that person look like me or I look like. I don't give a fuck if there's a resemblance. I don't stop mentioning it. I don't give a fuck. I'm blocking all them bitches. Nigga to comment on my shit just to tell me that, like, you wasting your goddamn time telling me some shit. I don't give a fuck who that is. I didn't appreciate the reference. Don't mention me and that nigga in the same sentence. Fuck out of here. What I really want. Ooh, ooh. What I really want. Dum, dum, dum. Damn. I may take this shit. Not off, but. Bruh. It's a little humid. So it was doing that. It was thundering. I heard some thunder. I didn't see the lightning. But. We got donuts. We do have donuts. I don't think my goal right now is not. Well, should I try to plan my day out? Tomorrow's the first. We don't give a fuck about none of this shit. We only care about when the next merch coming. I gotta figure out if I should do the unboxing at the storage unit or at the tent. We can do a poll, but it's not like what y'all say will matter. But it's just something to engage with, maybe. Should I do the unboxings at the Graffiti Jungle tent house? The tent house or storage? What y'all really want? What y'all really want? Yeah, the worst part was where, like, oh shit, a couple things, like, so I just ran in. I was like just switching between lives. I went live on Instagram just to try it out, just that day, and it was like how some people would pop in and like you at least be able to see their name, and so you can kind of tell like if they just left and came back or they just checking it. Like, bro, I was like, who the hell is this? And then I don't know how my shit popped up. Somebody from my high school found my page, but it was like they found my personal page and my art page. I was like, how the fuck you found my personal page? But I don't want to set people my personal page. I don't set nobody on the art page either. I gotta know you in person. I be telling people in person be asking, and I put them and they go to across my art page, and then I just delete it. I don't want people to see my stuff. Kind of, sort of like they're gonna see it on here. It does me better usage here. People can just study on another. No. You can study me up here. At least this is where views matter. Bro, some ice cubes. Man. Some ice, bro. I need some water, though, for real. I need some fucking water, bro. I had a little mini water bottle that I was leaving in the tent. I finally drank it today. Tell you the 30th. Yeah, 30th is done. Damn, that shit crazy. Anything else? Yeah, I'm just excited for episode 19. Episodio 19. I gotta see if the tarantula just killed that motherfucking grasshopper. The tarantula didn't eat the grasshopper. It killed it, but it didn't eat it. So I'm about to Google to see if like. Okay, so apparently, what happens? Tarantula. This is like cool to learn a lot about tarantula, bro. This is like, I don't know why I'm excited about this. Tarantula. Okay, so I Googled like how does tarantula eat like larger prey or whatever. So it talks about injecting the venom that paralyzes it, and then it says that they inject something else that like liquefies it, and then they like kind of like some with the juices, and they don't digest exoskeletons. So they was like sometimes I heard this word called bolus. They wrap that up in silk or something like that. Discard of it. All right, that's one thing. So I'm gonna leave the cricket in there. No, I'm gonna leave the grasshopper in there. I'm pretty sure it's gonna eat the cricket, and that grasshopper. I'm gonna see what happens with that. I'm gonna just right now the grasshopper I'm sure is dead. It took like I'm pretty sure it took more than 12 hours, because I went to sleep and that grasshopper was still twitching his legs. So apparently there's different parts of the digestion process. There's the injecting the venom to paralyze the victim, and then there's another part to like liquefy the insides or something like that. So that's another thing. I'm gonna leave that there. But then, so yesterday I was thinking like, okay, well, what eats a tarantula? So tell me why I see a tarantula hawk. Now, this is like one of those, it's either you do or don't know it, and you just probably didn't even think about it. So for instance, a killer whale is not a whale. A killer whale is a dolphin, right? But they like eat whales, like they prey on whales, like they kill whales or whatever. Right? A killer whale is actually a dolphin, so that's one, right? So it's like, what eats tarantulas? And the shit said a tarantula hawk. I'm like, what the hell is a tarantula hawk? And when you see it, I'm saying like, you think it's some type of bird. Fuck no, it's not a bird. It's just another insect. But it's like, it got wings. It has this large stinger. This shit, like, for me, it look like an ant that got big fly wings. I don't know. Like, it look like a wasp. I think I think it was called something like a wasp. It's like a tarantula wasp or something like that. Anyway, a tarantula hawk is another type of bug that actually eats tarantulas. The shit was kind of like, it looked like an ant. It looked like an ant that can fly. And but it has a large stinger, like a wasp. So it was like, that shit is like a mix of different birds. That's the top ant insect right there. It's like, damn. And it's like, what predators does it have? Not many. It got a roadrunner. I don't know what a roadrunner is, right? A roadrunner is a bird, ain't it? From what we know from cartoons, roadrunner is a bird. Then a bullfrog. So the tarantula hawk may be the top insect out here. I was scared. I'm not scared, but I was just like, yo, what the fuck eats a tarantula, bro? What eats a tarantula? It's probably like you. And we sit there and think about it, like, you like, yo, they at the top of the food chain. They're not the tippy top, but they up there. They up there. I saved this little bit for these dry ass donuts. Donuts not dry. But I don't know. I went on it's not an experiment or nothing. I think there's 3 types of donuts here that we really whatchamacallit. Hostess with the mostest, Lil Debbie. She ain't got a BBL, so her ass ain't flat, but it ain't fat. It's just like that, Lil Debbie. Yeah, the Lil Debbie's not really. I think Lil Debbie got to work on their donuts. Hostess with the mostest is like second place. That Wonder Bread, bro. Them Wonder Donuts? The Wonder Bread donuts? Bussin'. You not be a meme or a GIF. You that girl that eat pizza? I don't know how she becomes a GIF, bro. She just. You go to the comment section, and then you see it. It could be something wholesome. No, you know that wholesome. When you see something that does make you happy, you go to the comment section, and they post a video like this. Like you just somebody land in your bed, like you land in your bed on your phone. I'm so happy. That's nice. I'm gonna throw some out for baby. Or leave some. I was missing her on my walk back over here. I'm not even sure what triggered it. Let me think. I'm trying to figure out what the hell triggered it. I think I was just walking past her grave. I was walking past her grave. And then what happened? I was like, love you, babe. Miss you, babe. And then I don't know, I just thought about like, you know how your dog just come up to you and you just kinda like, I don't know, I just kinda like miss like, you know. It was like I don't know. It was like I could almost like feel her, like almost like it was like feel like how I used to feel, like scratch her neck, rub her head. I'm gonna try not to talk about it too much. Shit's weird though. It's just so weird. I want to see if I can rob a cop. Sir? Yes, officer? You got any ID? No, I have donuts. Here, take this donut. Act like you never saw me. Deal, good deal. Bro, that should be a law. That should definitely be a law. If you offer a cop a donut, they have to take it, and they have to let you go. Make life fun again. That should just be a law. Every officer has to accept donut bribes. And then, when you get caught doing what you do, officer's gonna be like, you got donuts? You can be like, well, I do have donuts, officer. What kind of donuts you got? Whatever kind. I got the powder. Got the powdered ones. We got the brown sugar. We got old fashioned. We got blueberry. What kind of donuts you want, officer? Let's get this up out of here. We can make a good deal. But the deal has you can't. The officer can't accept no more than 10 donuts at one time. Like that's the biggest crime. Whatever crime you do, it should just not exceed 10 donuts worth. Somebody commented on the video today, and it was like, the pimp got sentenced to 35 years. The comment said, somebody that I think, unalived somebody or something got sentenced to 35 years. And I was like, the punishment, the crime should match the time. Unaliving somebody and pimping ain't the same thing, bro. They should not, they're not equatable. They're not equatable. They want to talk about the ex-workers, the SWs. Hey, bro, you see an acronym for the first time. Like, what the fuck does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean here, huh? The ex-workers. It's just not new people. They've been doing this since the dawn of time. They've been talking about it cryptically, descriptively. Babylon. That's a motorcycle. Prime big back activities. See? Okay, one day I'm gonna have to do a live stream just for donuts. I'll be fucking these shits up. But not a whole live stream, but a whole lot like I did for the fries. Just so I can say, okay, I ate donuts. Like, and just put donuts. Like, and that's it. Cause once these shits open, it's over. It's over. Rover. Clover. Sober. A Doberman is a dog. There's actually, I think, I don't have to prove anything to anybody, but I could finish this bag. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-ish, 7-ish. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about 6, maybe 7 whole donuts left. Let me see what happens. And then the ones that kind of like broken up and crumbled. That'll be my tribute to Bailey. I attribute this to Bailey. It's actually like kind of cool, the motivation. Not kind of cool, the motivation, but like, well, I have a plant, 2 plants that I care about. I don't give a fuck about them succulents, but they're alive. I spritz them, all right? I spritz them. The Gihareh doesn't need much watering. Gihareh don't, I like the Gihareh. The Gihareh just be surviving and thriving. I like the Gihareh, bro. I ain't gonna say it's my favorite, but I like the Gihareh. The bromeliad, Kokidama. The flower is the bromeliad. The Kokidama is the moss ball. But the bromeliad, I think, bro, I gotta Google that too. I gotta do that too, bro. The bromeliad is it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's really okay. Like, again, there were like 2 sets of leaves. There were leaves that were facing, like, I had it at the back of the tent. The leaves that were facing the back of the tent weren't doing well. The leaves that were facing inside the tent were okay. I moved it to the top of the tent. Now these leaves, it got too much sunlight, and you're confused as to why a plant wouldn't want or need more sunlight. This ain't one of them type of plants. It's not a plant that really needs. It really needs little to none. And like that shit crazy. And so I'm gonna look at it right now. I don't want to do anything too major or whatever, like, because I'm thinking about you don't want to see no brown spots on your plants and on the leaves. So I may potentially just let it be. I'm hoping it can heal itself. Because if all I'm thinking that it happened was it got sunburned, you know what I'm saying? It got a little too much sun. But now you ain't getting that much sun, so now you should just be able to like heal yourself. I'm hoping. I'm gonna Google that. Or is it over? Okay. I think I'm gonna eat 3 more. One. And I can't even know what the other 2 are. Just the whole ones. Today was one of them days. It's just one of them days. Don't take it personal, baby. It was one of them days. If I had a, somebody said something, I said, I can't afford myself. If I had enough money, you know how much stuff I would have got? Not really. You know, like, when you got it, right? Them, whatchamacallit? You be like, when you can't make a decision, fuck it, give me both of them. Both of them. I can't decide. Just give me this one, that. I'll decide later. Rich shit. Okay, one more. The most important part is the beverage. I may get one of them tall cans. You know, cans they be like, whoop. I'm gonna have to get the tall can or something. Or a 2-liter. Yeah, so I'm trying to tone some stuff down. On some. I need to get some, nah, you know, like, how do I say? Hostess got drip? Hold on. Hostess got some drip. The socks, the hat, the shoe. Hostess got drip. I don't know. If the cap got enough cap and could fit my head, I wear that cap. The cap look alright. I might run off with the cap. Fuck them socks. Fuck the shirt. But the cap, maybe. They really like blue, huh? Blue and red, eh? Look at all these goddamn ingredients I just ingested. What the hell is cellulose gum? Caraya gum. Guar gum. Enzyme, citric acid, soy lecithin, dextrin, diglycerides, mono and diglycerides. Artificial flavor. What the hell is artificial flavor? Sodium aluminum phosphate. The fuck is that? Salt? Damn. At that point, you should have just called salt NaCl. Damn it. Potassium sorbate, sodium propionate, sorbic acid, propionate, propionate. I fuck with Summer Walker. Summer Walker was like, yeah, I grew up in Atlanta, and I know y'all don't be like, y'all, all that. I like my food seasoning, and I like whatever they be doing to it. I like how it tastes. I like it like that. I don't give a fuck about that healthy shit. I fuck with. She said it in a better way. She said it in a better way. The whatchamacallit. Bro, I don't know. There's just not people like. I appreciated her saying that. Like, y'all can sit here and say y'all care about all these healthy and this and the third one. I don't give a fuck about that. I'm going for taste and this shit tastes good to me. Fuck I look like fuck you look like eating some shit and then you how do I say this? You ain't gonna tell me that this shit tastes good. Fuck that. Niggas be eating all the tofu and all this shit that ain't got no seasoning. Fuck all that shit. Talking about that. I don't give a fuck how that shit healthy or not. That shit don't taste good. You just be just this is torture, bitch. You be torturing your goddamn self. Call it discipline. Fuck that. I'm gonna eat my goddamn donuts. The shit tastes good. I don't give a fuck if it's healthy or not. Man, niggas be like, what scares you about humans? Ask the AI, what scares you about humans? Bitches will spend $200 on whatchamacallits and don't drink water. It's just shit, bitch. Niggas want to talk about this and the third. We'll knock one unhealthy habit, but bitch, you ate fried chicken, fried fish, and bitch, I'll fry water if I could. You got all the unhealthiest, but you going, I draw the line here. At least I don't do this. So goddamn what? Bitch, you ain't exercise. You don't do this. It's like all the shit that you don't do. You draw the line here, and you want to climb. You want to say something about somebody else. Shut your holier than thou, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Niggas always got some holier than thou shit. They feel like their life is, bitch, you don't look like how I want to look in life. There's nothing about your life that I fucking envy, bitch. And your life ain't got shit to do with the way you eat. I don't want to hear that shit. Unless you're like a fitness, whatchamacallit. But shit, if I was a fitness coach, don't tell me I couldn't be. Because it's a lot of bitches that weigh way more. I can still run a mile in less than 8 minutes. That's how I testify. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me just that third. If you can't run a mile in 8 minutes, don't tell me about anything that I'm doing that's unhealthy. Don't do it. But damn, I was about to make a point. I was about to make a joke or some shit. What was the joke? What was the fucking point? Oh yeah, if I was a health instructor, I'm telling you, I would be eating fried chicken, brisket. I'd be eating all the unhealthy shits. I'm like, how does he do it? It don't matter. I mean, at a point, let me not be too whatchamacallit. At a point, it does though. Like, but it's that last little bit. And it's really just that last little bit. Like, you can have a great body and not eat right. It's that last little bit. Like, I think, and it's on some. It's two things here. You either going to have to increase the motherfucking workout, or you're going to just have to just change the food. Like that I will say that much. The abs are made like that last little bit. If you just like, damn, I know I should be that you gonna have to eat salads for like a month or two, and then they're gonna be like, all right, cool, we good. And then you can still eat your cheat meals on the weekends and shit, but you're gonna have to for a good month. Once you right there, you alright. Okay, so this last little bit. This is my tribute. You gotta pay homage and sacrifice. I didn't edit the tarantula video today when he ate that grasshopper with the U-wing. So this is my tribute to Bailey. She doesn't need the bev, but I'm going to throw this in the trash. But if Bailey was here, she'd be drooling right now. She would have tore this bitch up. There would be no crumbs left. I could throw the bag on the ground and Bailey would go to town out this bitch. She would rip this shit all the way up. She would rip this bitch all the way up, bro. When I tell you, like, I'm trying to make myself disciplined and like force myself to buy some goddamn water. They spend $200 on supplements and don't drink water. But bro, when you sit there and think about that, Jane, bro, damn, am I gonna buy water? I'm gonna buy soda. Bro, come on, bro, get the fuck out of here. You gonna buy water or soda? Soda, every time, and twice on Sunday. It's kind of like weird. So the last moon before this last new moon, right? It was almost as if the moon was like slow. Like the moon, you wouldn't see the moon till like later, like two, like 2 o'clock in the morning. You will all of a sudden see the moon, right? That was weird. So this is just something I noticed. Bitches don't notice this shit because they don't be outside. I have to be outside. So I just noticed that the moon was not popping up until like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm like, where the fuck the moon at? And then you had the new moon shit. Now the moon earlier, but it's way further than it usually be. So it used to be like 2, 3 in the morning. It would just be popping up and then just be getting over there. Now, I guess like we're on the other side of the new moon. This shit is popping up early and it's already over there. So I'm not gonna see it. Like later, like 2, 3 in the morning, I'm not gonna see it. It's already gonna be over there. I don't be understanding this shit. This should be confusing now. I know for a fact, like, if this shit confusing me, I know this shit used to confuse the first people. The first people. Couldn't time this bitch, or shit was different. Shit was. I don't know his name. Jalen, whatever. He dating Drea. He's 23. She's 40. How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that? Is this a topic worth having, talking about? So, what's that? That's a 17-year age difference. Not only that, I don't know if her son is on the basketball team or something. I don't know. I think she already got a baby mama. Oh no, she already got a baby mama. I think she already has a kid. So, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all care? Because it was like, if the roles was reversed, if it was a man, a 40-year-old man dating a 23-year-old woman, niggas would be like, pedophile. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I burped right there, right? I burped on accident, but well, I'm burp on accident. That's one. But I just happened to burp when I was about to say that word, and that's a word that that's another one of the words that people be trying not to say. But I don't even know what they say about that. I don't even know what's the other alternative for that. Is this worth talking about? I mean, it's the thing. It's the thing, ain't it? Is there an age limit? And this is after, I ain't trying to start no debate or nothing. We're just having a conversation. But 18 grown, right? What is the age limit? Because it was like, she probably showing him the time of his life. Scusa, the comments have started. I don't know if that's worth. I don't know if it's worth having another stream for that. I'll just keep it here. It's not worth whatever. But I was supposed to make the fair. Our ghetto family feud game show. But I mean, when you look at, so I mean, and this is just a compliment to her. with Drea. With one thing about the whole Drea thing, because they was like, man, and there's a couple things with it, right? They was like, what if that's her thing? What if she's just like younger men, like just that's just one what it was. Like you know how like, what if he want an older, mature woman, and she want a younger man? Like what if two things can be true? Like what if they both have those type of things? Like what if he don't want somebody his age? What if he want a woman who already, you know what I'm saying, got kids and da 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 woo woo. Man, I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna make a separate stream for that. Talk about that. Then we're gonna talk about what questions we should ask in the Family Feud show. I'm gonna look up some Family Feud questions.